16, my grandfather, who I was very close with, he wasn't a collector, but he liked watches. He actually gave me a Speedmaster automatic, a Mark 40, which came out in the mid-90s. And, I was 16 years old, I didn't know what it was, or I had an idea. And I wore that watch for 10 years, and then I went the traditional route of consulting, finance, things like that. And then one day I was sitting at work, and I said, why is this watch so expensive? Why is it so heavy? And I didn't understand. So then I went online and I started researching it while I was at work, and I realized that this is what makes this Omega so special. And I kind of, Omega was the first watch, the watch that I'm wearing still. This is the one that got me started in mechanical watches, as a passion. Obviously since then, I have purchased other watches, including another Omega or two. And it's really the watch that got me started in mechanical watches. To most people, Omega is the brand of the Speedmaster, and I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the other watches are great, but it's about the Speedmaster. And I think if you look back at the history of the brand, I think things changed when they landed on the moon in 1969. And that watch, the 321 caliber Speedmaster in particular, is really, even guys that I know that own, $500,000 Pateks and etc., they always say that the 321 Speedmaster is the greatest watch ever made. And say what you will, but I mean, just you get a real column wheel chronograph, you get amazing provenance, real provenance. Omega didn't pay to have NASA use that watch. NASA chose it. The one that really stood out to me is the Seamaster, the kind of it's a smaller diameter Seamaster. It's in tribute to the 1948 Olympics, and it's just great. I mean, I love vintage watches. When I'm not wearing this or something new, I'm usually wearing a vintage watch, and including the 321. And it's simple, it's classic, it's refined, it's everything that that a watch should be.